Aloha everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host Chad Owens, and man, it feels like a minute since I've made this introduction. Well, that's because it was Labor Day weekend and we were off on Monday, so I hope you guys had an amazing weekend, time with your families, a big reset, and hitting this week strong. We've got a lot of exciting news to talk about in the sports world. A lot of great things have happened. Football is back in full effect, and so is football fever. Now, I want to make sure you guys understand that football fever each and every week, right? Your NFL picks, we're going to have to put that in because there's $500 up for grabs. Each and every week, you got to go to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser, get your football fever ballot, and turn it in to Select Long's Drugs before the week's up so you can get your picks in. And look, you're going to be competing with me as well as a few of the other panelists. And so do not forget about that. And I just want to shout out the sponsors, the Football Fever sponsors, Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu, Long's Drugs, and Hawaiian Telecom. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring that and giving the people an opportunity to get some extra cash in their pockets. And look, without further ado, let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. And like I said, football is back, and here's what's exciting about it. Dave Reardon has a column in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser highlighting quarterbacks, Hawaii-born quarterbacks, and we've got a lot of them at the Division I level, playing college ball, in the pros, and I don't think there's, as of late, right, as of literally over the weekend, a bigger quarterback story than former Mililani Trojan Mackenzie Milton, former UCF star who had that horrific injury. Doctors was hoping he'd at least be able to walk again. Playing was an afterthought for them. But Mackenzie Milton believed that he'd be back on that football field, and over 2 years later, man, I'm getting chicken skin right now because he made his comeback and literally almost brought Florida State back in that game in the fourth quarter and just had an unbelievable performance. He was a spark. He was that Mackenzie Milton, that energy. Whew, I'm chicken skin all head to toe. Brother, thank you for that. You are a tremendous warrior, and just want to shout you out, man, for persevering, for believing, and literally leading, man. You're leading a group of people. People that who are going through adversity right now. Your story is going to inspire a lot of people. And you are already, with that, man, the comeback player of the year in football. And you definitely proved that you belong starting for that Florida State Seminoles football team. So congratulations, brother. Cannot be more proud of the work you put in to get back to where you are now. And guys, like I said, this column by Dave Reardon is amazing. He goes all the way back, right? Obviously, my quarterback, Timmy Chang, Darnell Arsenal, Jason Gesser. You know, we want to come back up. We got Marcus Mariota, Tua Tagovailoa. We have Jaden DeLaura, Chevron Cordero, right? All these guys that have come out of the St. Louis system. And it was just St. Louis before. But yeah, look at Mackenzie. Dylan Gabriel, both out of Mililani. You know, Dylan Gabriel's doing his thing, right? At UCF, who balled over the weekend as well. So we've got superstar, elite level quarterbacks being developed right here in Hawaii. So just want to shout all those brothers out. All you guys, man, keep working hard, keep doing your thing. Thanks to the past, the present, and the future. I've been in a few of these practices. I've seen our future quarterbacks here, and it is very, very bright. Football is hot right now. Quarterbacks are hot. And this guy is even hotter. Former Iolani graduate and Montana Grizzlies QB from 1995 to 98. Sorry, brother, giving you away there. Brian Ah Yat is being inducted into the Grizzlies Sports Hall of Fame next month. Congratulations on that, brother. Brian Ah Yat led the Grizzlies to 2 Big Sky Conference titles and 1 Division I AA national championship game. It's been 20 plus years since he's played there, and still ranked number 2 all time. He's got 9,320 yards. He still holds the record for most passing yards in one game against Eastern Washington, 560 yards. Boy was slinging it. But look, congratulations, man. You deserve it. And man, what a feeling. What a feeling. It was a historic weekend for the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors football program, for the school. It marked a new era for that program. Playing at Ching Field, very first game, and hey, they came out with a win. And that's big, and that date will be marked in history forever. But Stephen Tsai has a different view on this. The fact that there was no fans there. You guys got to check out his article. This is very interesting, and I love the way he put it. Right? We got to cut out the fake noise pumping. They dealt with that all last year at Aloha Stadium. Right? It's supposed to be a new beginning for this program, for the players, for the fans. We look around the country. There's fans. Thousands of fans in the stands, cheering, screaming. Bands are playing, music, just football. That's what it's about. That energy. And that's what Stephen is getting at here. We got to do something better here. We need fans. The players deserve the fans in the stands. I want to go watch a game. Shoot, I'm being selfish right now. Yes, I'm amongst many who want to go and support these guys. You know, you work so hard in the off season. They put their bodies through the grit, man, through the grind. They deserve some fans in the stands. And so you guys got to go read the article. Steven's got some great examples. He talks about some other things. I want you guys to go check that out. So Steven, my guy, Stephen Tsai, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for putting this one out. Go Bows. Man, there's something about adversity and overcoming, persevering in sports. That's just intermingled, right? That's weaved in. Athletes are going to be put in those situations, and a lot of times it's hard to get through that. It's hard to juggle mentally, as we witnessed in the Olympics, this past Tokyo Olympics. But that wasn't the case for Punahou's Malia Dickens, cross-country runner who was, on the ascend and getting ready post-2019, and we all know what happened next. And so with the pandemic, with that shutdown, also came more adversity for Malia. Shin splints, which turned into stress fractures, plus a growth spurt. All of these things that she's had to deal with. And now, the first cross-country meet this past Sunday, she pulled through out of all of that, was able to persevere and win on Sunday. Paul Honda has more details on this story, but just want to shout out Malia Dickens. I know this is one story of many, but it's always great to highlight and to show what athletes go through, right? It's not easy. And Malia, I'm pretty sure them bags of ice in the shins don't feel good. I could never stand that. I used to always get shin splints while playing basketball. And it's always that first couple of weeks because you're not used to running on that hard surface and all that jumping. And cross-country runners, I know you guys are on that pavement, pounding the pavement each and every day, training. And so all that combination, all those adversities, just want to shout you out and say congratulations. Way to push through. And I'm pretty sure with that, you also inspired your teammates to continue to push that much harder as well. So congratulations, and keep on grinding, keep pushing through, keep persevering, and keep winning. Let's go. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and I want to give you one more reminder that Football Fever is back. Get your Football Fever ballots in the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Turn it in. Make your picks, right? Your NFL weekly picks. Turn it into Select Long's Drugs and give yourself a chance to win $500 cash. And at the end, grand prize, Big Green Egg Kamado Grill will be available. So make sure you guys compete each and every week to give yourself a chance to win that. And another huge mahalo to our Football Fever sponsors, Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu, Long's Drugs, and Hawaiian Telcom. I'll see you all on Aloha Friday.